Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Denmark, Wisconsin. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC, as we're ready for game number 2 here on a Sunday afternoon. Glad to have everyone on board. Here's the opening pitch. It's a shot down the first base side. It's going to go foul. C.J. Varsho to start things off here as this game is underway. Freitag is pitching. Jack Freitag for West Salem. Next offering is upstairs and away. It's ball 1. 1-1 count. Thanks to those many sponsors. There's a called strike, I believe. Nope, it was a ball, 2-1. Varsho from the left-hand side pops the next pitch up, and making the call going to be the shortstop in Barney, and there's one down.
Varsho pops out to the shortstop.
One away for Riley Wiggins. Shortstop here for Altoona. Right-handed hitter, he'll step in as Freitag rocks and fires, and that's behind him. It's 1-0. That's a one-hopper out in front of home plate. Well, the game today, this one, again, an elimination game. Winner will move on to play tomorrow. That's going to be a ball inside, and it's the first walk of the ball game and the first runner for Altoona. Luke No doing the catching here today, once again. 1 out and 1 on. Ben Kunkel stepping in. Right-handed hitter. Runner taking off, and the throw is going to be behind second base, on the second base side.
Wiggins with the theft of second base.
So Wiggins will be down at second. Previous game, a 2-1 victory for Waupun. That was a real fast ball game. My goodness. About an hour and 33 minutes, somewhere in there. There's a strike. That one came in and popped the mitt. There's a ground ball. First base side. He's going to get through. Runner coming home, and we will not have a play. Throw down to second. That's going to be high. Out to center field. Wow. You're not going to see that very often from Luke Knoll. That one just took off on him.
Wiggins is able to score. Kunkel with the RBI single and gets the second on the error. Brings up the cleanup.
Kunkel winds up with a base hit. There was an error by Knoll to get him down to second. They probably would have had him, dead to rights if if the throw didn't head out to center field. One in, one down, and one on. Called strike. Boyarski doing the catching today. Cleanup hitter. This is a little looper, and it's going to be in for a single. Heading over here to third and staying put is going to be Conkle. Boyarski punches the ball over to right field. And runners at first and second with one down. Brings up Kyle Rasmussen, the left fielder. Thanks to those sponsors we're going to be mentioning here, and kind of the very quick mention here before we talk about them exclusively in that championship bracket coming up at 7 o'clock. Boyarski winds up at second on the stolen base. Throw down to third, but Conkle was back in. Ball inside. Here's a shot that's going to go to left field. One run coming across. Oh, I tell you what, that was an excellent swing by Rasmussen.
Kunkel scores on the RBI single by Rasmussen. And the batter is number 2, third baseman Andy Schmid.
Here's Andy Schmid. Schmid playing third base today. Throw down to second. Sliding in easily. That was Rasmussen. And again, 2 on here, both in scoring position with 1 down. That one gets away, but not far enough for any advancement. No really hustling on that one. Schmid swings and misses on a sinking fastball. And it's 1-2. Runners take their lead. Here's a ground ball hit out to right field, and we're going to get 1 run in, and that's all. They're going to hold the runner from second to third.
Boyarski scores on the Schmid RBI single. Puts runners at the
3-0 right away here in the first inning.
Now batting, number 4.
And still runs are out there. Altoona trying to make a big statement right away. There's a bunt. This is a pretty good one. And they're going to be safe at home.
Rasmussen scores on that play. Schmid moves to second, and Lau ends up at first.
Well, we're going to go down.
Second baseman, number 21.
Lau is on off an
AJ
air.
Lundberg.
E1. Runners at first and second now. Called strike.
Yeah.
4 runs in already.
It would be, I don't know if it's a, yeah.
This is your number 8 hitter in A.J. Landberg. Landberg is the second baseman.
Had he handled it cleanly, I think he would have just went for one.
Right.
What do you want, buddy?
Now 2-1 the count. Thanks to American Family Insurance, the Phil Strand Agency, Westby, Viroqua, and beyond. The Altoona Legion baseball team, we appreciate their great support as they're out in front right now by a score of 4-0 on West Salem. And we might as well mention the Friends of Baseball for West Salem. And it's the full title is Friends of West Salem Baseball. They continue to do so many great things for the sport and for the youth in the West Salem and surrounding area.
Right fielder.
Well, a walk is issued here.
Watson.
There's a called strike. That one rolled in from down the middle of the strike zone and kind of rolled back inside, catching the corner. Foul ball. Freitag out in front now, 0-2
The bases are juicy.
with bases loaded and one down.
Bases are loaded and so on.
Block very well there by Noel. Everybody staying at home. Well, let's take a look on this view with the runners at second and third. We'll tell you what happens with the hit or not. This is popped up. Kepnick in center field. Here comes the throw, and it's going to be just a little bit late. Not a bad throw at all. It was just late getting there. So the sacrifice fly by Watson.
Watson with the RBI sac fly. Scores Schmidt. Runners at
Schmidt
first and
scores.
second. Go back to the top of the order. C.J. Varsho.
Back to Varsho, the 10th hitter of this inning. Takes the ball low and away. Here's a shot. This is going to be a base hit. Running first, and now looking at third, they're going to bring him back. Coming in quickly in left field, that was Brett McConkey. They weren't going to take the chance,
Loads the bases again.
trying to push the envelope a little bit.
Riley Wiggins.
Wiggins, though, will step in. He had a walk to start off this inning. And with two down, crack of the bat, everybody's going to be hustling. That can give you that second run on a base hit. I would imagine Landberg would have decent enough speed. Oh, that ball gets by, and a run will score. That one hops no. Lau comes across. Landberg moving up. And so does Varsho. And now we're going to get a little conference on the mound. Looks like one of the assistant coaches is I believe it's Nick, coming out having a chat. Well, a shorter chat in there was probably mostly just get the job done, keep the ball down low. There's a ground ball. Nice play over here by the third baseman. And now we're going to get a timeout here. Well, Zach Hutchinson took a pretty good spill. They called the ball foul, which I believe was the right call as he went diving over. That's inside. Actually, I take that back. They did not call a foul. It was a infield single. Excuse me. So 2 on. Must have been ball hadn't crossed over yet. Here's a play and a quick throw, and it's dropped. McConkey not able to scoop that one out, and boy, I tell you what, he's about as sure-handed first baseman as you're going to find.
Safe at first. Loads the bases.
Tough break there. It goes down as an E5 on the throw. And it's just kind of pouring on West Salem right now. You got that one black cloud over you. It's 7-0. And we're still in the first. That one hops again, but doing a good job was No using his body. That young man is he'll get a lot of bumps and bruises, black and blue spots, I think. Fly ball, center field, dropping back is Kepnick. He'll make the grab, and Boyorski flies out to end the inning. Well, it was a pretty tough inning, to say the least, here for West Salem. In the inning, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. There was at least 2 errors I have down, make it 3 errors, and 7 runs coming across. We'll go to the bottom half of the first inning, and it'll be West Salem's turn to try and chip away.
And a couple of walks. 7-0 after 1 half.
Carson Kepnick will step in. Well, that was about a 20, 21 minute half inning. That makes it kind of tough. Altoona put a 7 spot up on the board. Kepnick has that one bounce at his feet. It's 2-0. Logan Lau doing the pitching here today. Boyarski continuing to catch for Altoona. That's down low. Kepnick will get the walk.
Four-pitch walk for Kepnick. Brings up the shortstop, number 12.
Here's Justin Barney. That one's upstairs. Well, a lot of it now, when you're in that third, fourth day, it's so much about your other pitchers. Most teams will have a 1 and a 2, sometimes a 3. Here's a ground ball, first base side, a little flip. The pitcher covering in low, and they will get a hustling Barney. 3-1, one down. Kepnick will find himself at second base. Well, if he can hold Altoona from scoring anymore, and you can just kind of pick away, get back into this ball game, get a run or two here, get your confidence back a little bit. Keep your, as they say, keep your daubers up. Swing and a miss. Going down after that one was Isaac Olson, playing right field again. Kind of been a mainstay over there, hasn't he? That's upstairs and away. Thanks to Auto Parts and Auto Value, north side of Viroqua, Darren and the crew, and Mark and his bunch at Buzzy's Home Furniture, downtown Viroqua, helping us out with today's broadcast. 2-2 the count now to Olson. Pop this one towards the left side, and it's going to go just beyond anybody's reach. Count stays at 2-2. Just missed outside. And the count runs full for Logan Lau doing the pitching. Lau takes a look over at Kepnick. And another pop-up shortstop coming over. He'll make the call and the grab by Wiggins. 2 down. And in steps Brett McConkey from the right side. First, he is in left field. Younger brother CJ on first base once again. First pitch was in a little bit too tight. It's 1-0. Fly ball, center field, going back and making the grab. He put some push on it, but not quite enough on the fly out to center. Well, no runs on no hits. One runner left on base after the walk. One complete now in the books, and it's a tough score, 7-0 Altoona, if you're a West Salem fan.
For Altoona?
No, for West Salem.
For what?
Okay, oh, that's right. Number 2.
Well, some changes being made here now by West Salem. We'll try and get those in. Sam Schmidt is now pitching.
That's K right.
So we'll wait and see exactly where he's going to go. Lefty comes in and a shot out towards right field, and dropping back and making the catch is Kyle Rasmussen.
With the pop-up to shallow right.
On pop-up, I should say. Second baseman making the grab.
One out now for third baseman Andy Schmidt.
Well, we're going to have to do some digging here, I can see. Try and find the names.
That I've still got that flavor in my mouth from the Mountain Dew I drank earlier.
Probably have to do that in between innings here. Who number 2 is. Sam Schmidt wears number 29. We'll get that for you in a little while. Three and 0 offering coming. There's your automatic.
Yes.
Pop that one over the top here.
Okay.
This is Schmidt and he will walk. With one out, there's one on.
Playing third base.
Schmidt with
For West Salem
the
is
walk.
Kellen Wright.
Got him to a 3-2 count and
The batter is number
not able
4,
to
Logan Lau.
squeeze the out. Lau with a nice looking bunt. They'll go to first base for the out. Sacrifice was complete.
That's what Miller will do. He'll fire that down to second base, and you can't just let him.
Then they'll leave it up to A.J. Landberg.
Lau is able to advance the runner to second, but there are 2 outs.
See if he
down
can
for
come
number
up with the hit.
21, A.J. Lundberg.
Schmidt comes in with a little bit of a break, and it's a breaking pitch. It's a strike. Checked his swing. That was upstairs, 1-1. Called strike. That one really dropped off. And it's 1-2 now. Schmidt is set, and here he comes. A hanging curve that missed outside. Two and two. And a called strike 3 as the curveball dropped in. Landberg looking for something else. Well, West Salem gets out of the inning.
13 pitches for Sam Schmidt.
No runs on no hits, 1 walk,
Pitches for Sam Schmidt.
and they'll leave that runner stranded at second base. 7-0 the score. We move to the bottom half of the second. Well, Luke Knoll will start things off here for West Salem. Swing and a miss. We're in the bottom half of inning number 2. And it's a 7-0 lead for Altoona. That's outside. 5, 6, 7 part of the order for West Salem. Noel McConkey and Helgeson. Three-one offering on the way, and it's now a full count.
Cleveland Indians, their first professional player was an actual Native American.
Yeah.
That's why they named it.
Yeah.
It's like
Pop this one up. Third base side.
the actual reverse of John.
Lau will come off and the mound here and get the grab.
But I get it. Then you use the nicknames for stupid stuff.
One down. Here's McConkey.
Luke Noel pops up to the pitcher. This is number 14, first baseman C.J. McConkey.
So CJ takes the ball high. His first at bat facing Lau.
Ooh, that smells good.
I think it's popcorn.
Here's a shot out to left field. That'll be in for a hit. That had a good sound to it.
McConkey with a well-struck single into left field. Brings up the second baseman, number 10, Jacob Helgeson.
Here's Helgeson. Left-handed hitter. Ground ball, first base side foul. They'll do it again. Century 21 affiliated, that's Michelle Williams on the south side of Viroqua. And further south, out there on Highway 14, it's CNC Landscaping. Stop in and talk to Katie Burris, the office manager, and tell her what you're kind of looking for, and she'll get you pointed in the right direction. Toss over and back in was McConkey. Lau hangs one outside. It's now 1-1.
You're a Cleveland Guardians jersey.
Trademark has been approved.
Swing and a miss. Throw down to second is not going to be in time as it bounces away into shallow outfield area. Got out into the grass, but good hustle over there. Backing up the play as shortstop and
Field second.
second baseman converge. Here's a stroke. That's going to be a single, and they're going to hold McConkey at third. Helgeson with a big hit.
Helgeson blisters one in the right field. Pushes McConkey to third base.
Here is Zach Hutchinson.
2 on and 1 out now. For the third baseman, number 2, Kellen Wright.
Kellen Wright, actually. Fouls the first pitch off. There's our runner at third. And the one at first.
Right now, juice box.
Fouled that one off.
That was a strike.
Yes.
Wright came in for Zach Hutchinson after he took a pretty good spill over at third base, trying to get after a shot. Oh, inside and apparently at the knees.
Wright goes down looking at strike 3. And the batter is number 28,
So 2 down.
Jack Frege.
Sam Schmidt now batting here. It's a ground ball, and it's going to get through for a hit. Scoring on the play.
One Freitag with the RBI. Runners at first and second. Top of the lineup, Carson Kepnick.
That was Sam Schmidt. He didn't catch the change in the pitchers up above. This is Kepnick. Takes the ball outside. One and one now. Ground ball back up the middle. Second baseman, and he's not able to handle it. That's going to have to go down as an error. Let's take a look here. McConkey
Brings up number 12, Justin Barney.
has scored. Helgeson at third. Schmidt at second.
The big swooping big one.
2 away. There's a strike. Barney is a tough out. Let's see if he can punch one out there somewhere. Another called strike. Wow, hit 2 in practically the same spot. Just outside. One-two offering coming up here. Now 3-2. Check that. Yes. Umpire says 3-2. The board says 2-2. Now they got it straight. Runners are heading home. It's fouled off. Down at second base, I tell you, the runner in Sam Schmidt, he got a great jump. Third base, you got to be a little careful. He did not go. Barney gets the walk and an RBI. Helgeson scores to make it 7-2.
Helgeson scores on the walk.
Here's Olson.
Isaac Olson.
Again, bases still loaded. He's going to drive one. It's going to hook, but the left fielder is going to get there. Wow. Kind of sliced back in as the left fielder was running towards center field, and Rasmussen was able to pull it in.
Scoring 2 runs.
But a couple of runs coming across here. They get on the board. West Salem.
7-2.
They pick up those runs on 3 hits. There was an error in the inning.
4-3.
7-2 is your score. We'll be back.
Thank a few more of our sponsors. The Denmark State Bank.
thanks going out to those sponsors once again. One of them is, of course, Sean Gavigan, the head coach here for West Salem, and his coaching staff. They have a great time coaching these young men. And there's going to be a lot of good memories from events such as this. So thanks again to the coaching staff and head coach, Sean Gavigan. Here is the foul ball. Check swing, and the ball took off over here to the right side. That one hops into the mitt and out of Knoll. Sam Schmidt doing the pitching here. He's come on in relief in the second inning. Inside.
And you'd say, all right, Happy Meal shakes. Happy Meal shake. Stick everything and put it in a blender with the orange iced tea. Oh my goodness. Now drink it.
Chopped underneath.
Happy Meal shake. Oh.
There are 3 hamburgers in front of you. One of them has a live earthworm.
That ball rolled right in and walloped Watson on the shoulder. So hit by the pitch.
All right, Watson is hit by the pitch to get things started for Altoona.
He'll move over to first base and back to the top of the order with C.J. Varsho. Varsho today, 1 for 2 already. That was in the first inning. He was 1 for 2. Here's a ground ball, and it's going to be foul.
Brand new pack of socks. And then we would put a sock over a warm can of Mountain Dew. And then have them drink it. And then we would have our staff go out in bare feet.
Toss over to first.
And we're like, yeah, we got
Watson back in.
give us our socks, and this is what you got to check out for. Kids were gagging like, this is Kevin's dirty sock.
Schmidt is set, and then here goes the runner. The throw is not quite in time, a little bit high.
Colin Watson with the steal of second.
Thanks also to the Clintonville Legion baseball team and community helping us out today. And on the north side of Viroqua, it's Culver's bringing you the action. Oh, it looked like he was possibly going to bunt. Varsho pulled the bat back out of the way and just in time.
Only half the time, because half it's fine.
There's the ball downstairs.
Mass today was honoring all the volunteers in church. You know, they had like a 20-second prayer at the end, and then they just went through and sprinkled everybody with holy water.
That's inside. And that'll be a walk. So Varsho down to first base. Watson's at second.
Next up, shortstop.
Nobody out. Here's Wiggins. He bunts, and it's a foul ball. Foul ball.
Short strike. Lots of running. What did I do? I don't know what time it was last night. Middle of the
That was a gutsy play by Knoll. but it worked out. Offered on that one, and now Wiggins will have to swing away, or at least you would think he would. Ground ball, third base side. Good job over there on the play by Kellen Wright. Fielder's choice for Wiggins. Watson is off the base path on the 5 unassisted play for 1 down. Here's a pop-up, and it's going to drop. Some miscommunication out there, and ball hit in a spot. It looked like somebody was going to get it, but it winds up dropping. 3 players around, and that's where you kind of pull your hair out as a coach. Those things will happen, even in the big leads. There's a called strike to Boyarsky. Boyarsky today, what has he done? He's on twice by air. He has scored a run. And let's see, that's it. His third at bat right now here in the third. Of course, 2 of those at bats were in the first inning. 13 batters for Altoona in that top of the first, and they put that 7th spot on the board, and been tough sledding.
What did they do? They did like ravioli, right? Yeah. Yep. And then,
Fly ball.
my favorite was
Going to be caught out there. Run will score, though. That's Varsho. So the sacrifice fly by Boyarsky. Making the grab and a throw in was Kepnick.
Varsho scores. Boyarsky with the RBI. This is Kyle Rasmussen.
2 down. Here's Kyle Rasmussen again. Schmidt comes in with a strike by the lefty. Good little curve right there, and it's swing and a miss. Ball popped away from No, and everybody moves up a base. Nice curve, and that one dropped in. That one kind of froze Rasmussen. You kind of see he wanted to go, and then it was too late.
Schmidt able to get Rasmussen looking.
Well, let's take a look here. 1 run will come across here. They'll extend that lead back up to 7 anyways, or check that 6, as it's 8-2 now in favor of Altoona. They get 1 run on 1 hit. There was a walk and a hit batsman. And let's see, was there an error in there? I don't think there was in this inning. We'll be back with more bottom half of 3 coming up. Here comes Brett McConkey to start things off here for West Salem. Ground ball, first base side, and that'll be an easy play.
Last out of the state tournament. Bounce her over to what's his name? Graham.
So one down as
One out now for the catcher.
McConkey grounds to the first baseman. Here's Luke Knoll, the catcher.
Clouds floating in center field.
Takes one way upstairs from Lau.
With they might be giants. Did the music for a children's TV show. Was it a
Lau comes back and his fastball on the outside. 2-0. That one skims the dirt.
kids TV show? Would be
No, sits at 3-0.
probably back in Kinney's
Oh, Wiggles?
There's your automatic. Thanks to Effinger's Equipment, Sales and Service. Mark and the family. Here's a shot foul, third base side. Chopped it that way. Well, and we also want to say thanks to the Denmark Legion squad. And what terrific hosts they've been. There's a called strike 3. Oh, he put that one right on the dot. And no, could not pull the trigger.
It's down.
2 away, and here's C.J. McConkey.
C.J. McConkey.
C.J. with a base hit and scored a run. That was in the second. Called strike. Little ground ball goes foul. Lau is set, and here he comes. Just missed. Now 2-2. Fly ball, popped it up actually, and it's going to be caught over here by the first baseman. That didn't have as much on as I thought it did when it left the bat.
That's a 1-2-3 inning.
As it is, it winds up a 1-2-3 inning here defensively for Altoona. On the pop-up, no runs, no hits. Nobody left on base. We'll take a break and come back as Altoona returns to the on-deck circle.
A few more of our sponsors. baseman, Andy Schmidt.
Brady, we need a 0 in the scoreboard. I'm quite certain.
Here we are in the top of the fourth inning. An 8-2 lead for Altoona. And they return to take some more hacks. This is Wiggins popping the ball up, and second baseman making the call here. And the grab.
Second baseman floating into shallow right field.
Helgeson got over there quickly. Let's see. Excuse me, I was off. That was Andy Schmidt. I was off a little bit there.
Number 4,
Schmidt pops it out.
Logan Lau.
Here is the pitcher now on Logan Lau. Swing and a miss. Over the top on that one. Now a shot, third base, and a good throw coming up from right, and there's 2 down. Well, a good job over there by Kellen. He held his position and had a solid throw over to McConkey.
Baseman, A.J. Lundberg.
Well, the Fraternal Order of Viroqua Eagles, Post 2707, supporting our broadcast today. We thank them so much, as well as Jenkins Stillberg and Men Law Offices on the south side of downtown Viroqua. Pretty much right across from VMH. Well, a couple of swing and misses here by Landberg. And he just missed, did Sam Schmidt. Curveball stayed high. Little chopper on the first base side. Schmidt flips and McConkey grabs for out number 3. 1-3 on the putout. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. Looking to come back and try and get some swings in. That'll be West Salem Legion squad.
With a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom half of the fourth here for West Salem. The batter is the second baseman, number 10.
Moving into the bottom half of inning number 4. Helgeson, right, and Schmidt. First 3 batters. Lau starts things off with a strike, and now a swing and a foul ball. Helgeson winds up at 0-2. Thanks to Rob and the great crew down there on Main Street. It's Main Street Mobile Mart in Viroqua. Little ground ball, third base side. The throw by Lau. He got off the mound quickly and is able to make the throw. Wow, what a job there by Lau.
By the pitcher moving to his right for the 1-3 putout.
So one away.
Batter is third baseman, number 2, Kellen Wright.
Here is Kellen Wright. He came in back in that second inning when Hutchinson went down. He was injured, a comebacker, and a throw, a little toss over, and it's another 1-3 put out. Lau doing his job right up the middle. Wright tried to push that one by him, and it was a quick one hopper.
Jack Freite.
Maybe two. I'm trying to remember. Happened so quick. Thanks also to Nordic Lanes bringing you today's action. Nordic Lanes on the northwest side of Westby. Thanks to Scott and Sue. That pitch rode in a little bit tight. Out of the strike zone, it's 3-0. This is Schmidt. As I mentioned, he came in to pitch in the second inning after Altoona put 7 on the board. That's fouled off.
Good dude, Brady.
3-2 now. Payoff pitch coming. Upstairs, and he walked him. So Schmidt is on, and it brings up
At that at bat,
your leadoff hitter
the walk.
in Carson Kepnick.
That takes us back to the top of the order. Center fielder
Barney on deck.
Kepnick.
Hoping to get a shot at things here in this inning yet. That would mean that Kepnick is on base. Well, I tell you, Altoona was really rolling in that first inning, weren't they? Fans had to be excited about that. Here's a little ground ball and right into the mitt of the first baseman in Kunko, and he could stroll over and step on the bag for out number 3.
Wow, was that 68 pitches.
So let's take a look. No runs on no hits. There was a walk in the inning and one man left on. We're going to move to the top half of inning number 5. 8-2 your score. Altoona out in front. Here's Colin Watson stepping in.
In the back of your head is foot
Take him anywhere.
There's flexed band.
2 balls.
Watson today
Sorry, I was
sacrifice in the first inning and was hit by a pitch, so officially has not had an at-bat. Swing and a foul ball. 2-1. Here's a fly ball, pretty well tagged, and it's over the head of Kepnick. Heading to second base, stand-up double.
Standing double for Colin Watson. As he hits
Watson
the ball to the fence.
put a little smack on that ball. Kepnick gave it a pretty good try, too, from center field. He had to go at an angle, and that ball just kept flying, literally. Now back to the top of the order with Varsho. That ball bounces away, and now the runner will advance.
Watson moves over to third on the wild pitch.
So the runner at third base in Watson, Varsho fouled that one back. There's a called strike. Good offering there from Schmidt. Varsho waiting for his own pitch. That one's fouled back. One and two now. Varsho sitting back in the box here and misses on that offering. They'll throw the ball down to first to preserve the out. So one down and one on.
Preserves the strikeout there.
Stepping in is going to be Riley Wiggins.
Number 5, shortstop Riley Wiggins.
There's a called strike. Well, O'Reilly Auto Parts. Hope you're enjoying today's broadcast. That's Bill Klemick. The Roth Family Cremation Center. Jeff and Christine. One of our new sponsors on specials. And then, of course, Sleepy Hollow on the north side of Iroquois. Michelle and Levon. The count is now 0-2. Fouled that one. Wiggins hanging in there. That's a couple of foul balls right now. Wiggins has a runner in scoring position here with Watson at 90 feet away. You can see standing down there at third. There's a swing and a miss. That ball kind of cut back in on him. Wiggins couldn't connect. 2 strikeouts in a row.
First baseman, number 7.
And here is Ben Conco. Conco takes one up high. moving his chest back a little bit. St. Mary's Springs, the Ledgers, supported today's tournament action. They lost in a tough ball game here.
Oh, 1-1, sorry.
They took on Waupun, and that score was 2-1. It was quite the ball game. 1-2 offering on the way, and it's a swing and a miss. Schmidt gets 3 strikeouts in a row, and they'll leave Watson stranded at third base. That was some tough pitching right there. It winds up no runs on 1 hit. 1 runner left on base. We're going to move to the bottom half of that 5th inning. West Salem looking to try and cut into the lead, 8-2 Altoona. As we come back, here's the opening pitch here in the bottom half of inning number 5. Lau continuing to throw here for Altoona. He was staked to a 7-0 lead. It's now 8-2. Chopper, foul ball. It's Barney, Olson, and McConkey. There's the ball lifted, and it's going to be foul. Nobody can get to it. So 0-2 now is your count. That kind of hung in the air on the curve and sliding over right behind second base. Making the grab is your shortstop here for Altoona in Wiggins.
Shortstop with put out on the catch and brings up right fielder Isaac Olson.
One down. Here is Isaac Olson. Olson watches that one come inside for a ball. The 1-0 pitch on the way. That's upstairs. 2-0 now. Here's a fly ball, pretty well tagged, and that is at the base of the fence. They're going to hold him in a wise move right there. for Olson.
Wilson
Yeah, he got a hold of that one.
with a laser to the right field off the fence. And a standing double.
A little more lift on that one, or in this case, loft, and he would have
Brings up left
had it
fielder,
over the
Brett
fence.
McConkey.
But you'll take a double with one down. Here's Brett McConkey, and that ball came in on the hands.
Straight.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. That's downstairs to even the count at one apiece.
I could tell it was a strike because everybody over there was screwed.
Lau takes a peek over at Olson. Here's a ground ball. That's going to bounce through. That was a tough bounce. Not much you can do on that one. McConkey will get a single for that. Moving to third was Olson, and, well, something cooking here now for West Salem.
Number 20, Luke Knoll.
Here is the catcher in Luke Knoll. Thanks again to those sponsors. South side of Rockwitz, the VFW. Thanks to Eric Sherry and all the team members down there. Ground ball. This could be trouble. There's one, and that's what they're going to get. The run will come across to score. It's a 6-4 for out number 2. Fielder's choice for Knoll. He'll get an RBI. Here is C.J. McConkey, who is 1 for 2. McConkey with a single in his first at bat. Solid shot, and then the second time up popped out to the first baseman. Well, the count is 2-0. There's a called strike.
Notice how he tiptoes around us now? Got the message yesterday.
2-1.
They're distracting us.
CJ will ask for some time.
And Miller is catching.
Now he'll get reset. That's downstairs. Thanks to that family business known as Vespak Oil and Propane. Todd, Tina, Eric, and Ryan.
Oh, that's right. They got all those guys.
There's a called strike. That's only 2. Lau thought maybe it was number 3, but it's a full count now. 2 down. That's going to be a walk. So McConkey on base, second time today. Here is Jacob Helgeson, who is 1 for 2.
Number 10, Jacob Helgeson.
Had a single in his first at bat. That was in the second.
Started last night, but
That one slips outside. It's 1-0.
enough caffeine, and it's not doing the trick, so. Not really. I don't have anything.
In tight on the shoulders.
3 of those in.
Well, instead of having Hayden pitch, or even McKinney, they'd rather have Brennan Miller.
2-0 now.
Well, let's put Luke Miller in the 5 spot too, because he's such a power hitter.
Swing and a miss.
Obviously, they don't want him in any part of it.
Is he in right field at all?
Count now at 2-1.
Where's his?
And another off speed and swinging through that one was Helgeson. Two and two offering with two down. Popped this one up, third base side. And making the grab. Boy, tough play over there. Third baseman in Andy Schmid on the pop-up. Well, West Salem picks up one run, cut into the lead. They cut it down to 8-3 now. The one run on two hits. There was a walk in the inning and two left on. Back with more. We move to the sixth inning in just a moment or two. Here we go with a opening swing, and it's going to be a toss over the top of the first baseman. Going to go down as an error.
Boyarski ends up at second base on the single and the error.
Single on an error, okay.
Brings up Kyle Rasmussen.
Here's Kyle Rasmussen. He puts down a bunt, and that's a pretty good one. They'll go to first base, and they got him. Oh, boy, that was close. One down.
Nice play by the
Boyarski finds himself at
to retire Rasmussen.
third base now. That was a good sacrifice by Rasmussen. West Salem moving up with the infield just in case. Schmidt, the batter, takes that one down low. Schmidt with good bat control here. Let's see what happens. That's downstairs. Nothing going to go with that. 2-0. Schmidt is set, and here he comes. Inside. Schmidt, the pitcher. Schmid, the hitter. Called strike. Now 3-1. Got the automatic in there. Ground ball, it's going to go through, and the run comes across. Punching that one through, that was Schmid. And there he stands at first base.
That scores Boyarski.
Oh, Boyarski comes back across. Home plate.
And the batter is Logan Lau.
Here's Lau. Back to a 6-run lead.
You could take a ride down to Oshkosh. Anywhere near, maybe tomorrow.
Toss over to first. Schmid dove back in.
Debating on, that was just an idea. Or
Thanks to Vernon Communications.
let's say 0-0.
All the great help getting this going.
And check out the remote control airplanes.
I think that was Jeanette that had to do the reboot today. For some reason, it didn't pick up like we thought. Here's a slide down in. Oh, they're going to get him. Almost looked like he might have slid a little too soon. Didn't quite get to the bag. So the throw down, the pickoff, and there's 2 outs. Called strike.
You know, I've done like RC cars and trucks and stuff, and it's nice calm evenings.
Ground ball. First base McConkey, the throw, is it going to be in time? It is, just in time. Good hustle over there by the 2 players. Lau trying to get down the line.
Nice play by the infield to register the 3rd out.
And Schmidt
1 run.
getting over there in time from McConkey. 1 run coming across on 2 hits, and nobody left on base. Bottom half of the 6th coming up. The score back to a 6-run lead for Altoona. It's 9-3. Kellen Wright will start things off here. Wright coming in the 2nd inning. In relief of Hutchinson. And he is going to stroke one. Oh, that took a wicked hop.
All right, Kellen Wright gets things started with a well-struck ball in the right field. Past the second baseman.
I don't know if they called that a hit or an error.
Number 29, Sam Schmidt.
We'll go with a hit, I mean.
The blueberry plants are about 5 or 6 feet tall. And he was standing there with the pillars.
So 1 on.
All the way down to kind of like
Swing and a miss. Sam Schmidt
At the farm that does all that stuff,
with a very big cut.
like they have a pumpkin patch and they have a, I don't know if they do or not, or do they have a
Pop this one foul. Right back to the screen. Coming at us.
So no, they're only out there on spirit this time. They'll tell you over the mountain. Let's count 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Next offering is a fly ball out to center field where it's caught. And there's one down.
Back to the top of the order, center fielder number 4, Carson Kepnick.
Probably my favorite name.
Called strike. Kepnick with one out, trying to move the runner at first base. That's upstairs. 1-1.
1-1.
99 pitches.
And the suffer.
Here's a fly ball, that to left field. And going out, making a real nice catch was the shortstop, Wiggins. How did he get out there so fast?
That was an out.
Pretty good range.
Nice play by the shortstop to register the second out.
2 down.
The batter will be number 12, shortstop Justin Barney.
Here's Justin Barney.
That's hilarious. Here's the recap from the Brewers and the Braves. It says Braves lose 9th straight.
First offering to Barney is upstairs. Second one is fouled off. 1-1.
Brewers moved to 20 games over 500. And Anderson pitches 5 2/3.
Lau comes back with a curve that is off to the outside portion of any kind of strike zone. That one came in tight, trying to move things around a little bit, and it's all of a sudden it's 3-1. Well, thanks to Dr. Leon Klum and the Viroqua Dental Center, north side of Viroqua. There's a walk to Barney. And we're going to get a quick chat out on the mound. Well, what had happened here was Lau had hit his limit of 105 pitches, so he had to come out or come off the mound, and coming onto the mound is C.J. Varsho. Varsho has a 2-0 count. There's a strike facing Isaac Olson. Olson had walloped a double in his previous at-bat. Another strike. Viroqua Food Co-op helping us out today once again. Swing and a miss. That'll take care of the inning. Olson goes down as Varsho comes in. He dropped behind 2-0 and then threw 3 straight strikes. No runs in the inning. There was 1 hit and a walk, 2 left on. We'll move to the 7th, 9-3 Altoona. Well, a pinch hitter, I guess you could say, coming in. Braden Wagner, or Brendan, I should say. Brendan Wagner coming in to hit. There's a strike, 1-1. We'll see if Wagner comes out and takes over on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. There's a foul ball. Schmidt is set, and here he comes, just outside. Coming up, it's going to be Denmark and Viroqua, 2 teams undefeated in the tournament. The 2 left, that is. Here's a swing and a nice shot right up the middle for Wagner as he comes in. Well, I tell you what, actually, excuse me, I put Wagner in the wrong spot. Wagner came in for Lindbergh. There we go. Now we got it straight. Here's a pop-up. Shortstop making the grab. And there's 1 down.
Shortstop retires Watson. We go to the top of the order. And the current pitcher, number 12, C.J. Varsho.
So Wagner with the hit. There's one down as Watson popped out. And we are back up to Varsho now. Toss over and back in easily. Wiggins due up next.
All eyes. You got a block call.
A block was called. Didn't hold for that count. A 1 count in his windup. Well, if you're looking to play some golf, go down to south side of Rokwa Hills. Have some fun down there. Here's a ground ball. And not able to handle that one is C.J. McConkey.
Infield hit for Varsho. Brings up Riley Wiggins.
Varsho with an infield single puts runners at first and third. Wagner at third base looking to try and score. Here's a toss over to first.
He was leaning. He get picked off on the first and third, and then he just moved.
Who's instructing concessions?
Runner taking off, it's fouled off underneath. One on, two, one out, and 2 on. Here is the ball scooting by, and Wagner is going to score on the pass ball.
Wait,
Wagner
Altoona,
scores.
Altoona's home.
No, they're away.
No, they're away.
You're right, Brady.
It might have been a strike.
Staying at second base was Varsho. Varsho.
It's just kind of an awkward swing.
I thought it was a ball because
But he kind of waved at it like, dang it, I swung at that.
Shot down the third, the pick, the throw, cross the field at 1 hops, and it's going to go down as an error. E5 on the play.
Runners at first and third. The batters.
10-3 score.
And Kunkel.
Showing bunt with 1 out, now coming back and pops it up. First base, not going to see the catch, but the catch was made by McConkey. Kunkel is out.
2 outs now. Batters number 17.
2 down.
Colin Boyarski.
Here is Colin Boyarski. Runner taking off. It was a hit and run on the right side. The right fielder is going to make the grab and finish off the inning. That was Olson out there. Well, 1 run comes across. They get that run on 2 hits, and they're going to leave 2 on base. There was an error in the inning. West Salem coming to bat. They got to have 7 runs to keep the inning alive, the game alive, that is. Bottom of the 7th, here's a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. Starting things off for West Salem, Brett McConkey says, hey, we're going to go down. We're going to go down with a fight, huh? We're going to battle here. Here's Luke Knoll with one on. Varsho on that offering was downstairs.
Last time Brennan saw it, Jimmy Rowley.
He might have caught him.
Here's another hit right between short and third.
Caught in a game that at least
7 runs to tie and 8 to win.
Hard hit singles
Well,
for West Salem.
you never know. Altoona put 7 on the board right away
First baseman, number 14.
to put West Salem back on their heels. Could we see that happen twice in one ball game? Fouled that one back. That was C.J. McConkey. That would really be wild, wouldn't it? But I'm sure stranger things have happened. That's fouled right back at us. Well, thanks to the Viroqua Legion, as they wish the best to head coach Peter Swanson and his coaching staff, along with the team. Vernon Electric, they're on Saugstead Road in Westby, outside of Westby. And our sincere thanks to VMH, Vernon Memorial Healthcare. South Side, downtown Viroqua. Oh, that one came in and hit McConkey on the leg.
Hit by the pitch.
And we're going to have ourselves a visit.
Loads the bases
Quick timeout.
for West Salem. Now batting for West Salem. Second baseman,
Well,
number
here
10.
we go as we wind up with bases loaded, nobody out. That's going to be a high offering to Jacob Helgeson. Pops this one up left side, and it's going to be caught by the catcher just out of the screen there. And I tell you what, that was a terrific job by the catcher getting up and out of there. Boyarski once again
Number 2, Kellen Wright.
showing some pretty good speed. coming out of that crouch. Swing and a miss. This is Kellen Wright. Went after a low sinker and he came up empty, 0-2. Varsho in relief of Lau. Here's a ground ball, and it's through. Throw coming home, and not going to get him either. No scores. Right behind McConkey. Right. We're going to give Wright a single on that one. And here is Sam Schmidt. 10-5 score. That one bounced away. But for Boyarsky, bouncing to the left side, not a bad thing. He was able to see everybody in front of him. In tight for a ball. Well, when that happened, it still, there's a strike. Wright was able to scoot down to second base, so runners in scoring position here, both of them now. Swing and a miss. Schmidt trying to connect here, and he's not able to do so. Swing and a miss, and there's two down. Well, you're going to go back to the top of the order with Carson Kepnick.
Center fielder Carson Kepnick.
Called strike. Varsho trying to bear down a little bit here.
Well, we got an interesting here. He got 24 pitches. He gets past 31, he won't be able to be used.
Should be 1-1. That's outside. 2-1. Well, stay tuned. 7 o'clock game time. It's going to be Viroqua and Denmark, the two teams left undefeated. That's upstairs. That should be quite the ball game. Both teams obviously playing well when you're undefeated and taking each other on in game or day number 3. That ball came inside and caught Kepnick.
Kepnick is hit by the pitch. And that loads the bases with 2 outs.
So bases loaded here for Justin Barney.
For shortstop, number 12, Justin Barney.
Tying run is on deck. And Isaac Olson. Varsho, with his first offering, is upstairs to Barney. That's inside. Now a quick timeout and another discussion on the mound. Justin Camelstraw will come in to pitch. First offering is curveball dropping in front of Boyarski. 10-5 the score, 2 down, bases loaded. West Salem with the tying run on deck. There's your strike. Well, pitching there was Varsho, and they did not want him to go over a certain pitch count. So he was pulled, and now with the walk,
CJ McConkey scores. Makes it 10-6.
here is your tying run.
Batter is right fielder number 1, Isaac Olson.
Isaac Olson. Olson came close to hitting a home run. On the right field, he put it right at the base of the fence for a double. That was back in, let's see, what was that? We're in the 5th inning or so, I think, something like that. That's outside. It's 3-0. Well, you're going to sit on this because McConkey, man, you get him up and he could pop one. There's the walk. Olson is on with the walk. Coming across the score was right.
Right scores on that walk. Next up, number 16,
McConkey
Brett McConkey.
is the winning run. He's hitting. Ground ball. Pick. The throw is over the head of the first baseman, and coming across, another run's going to score. Oh my goodness.
That was just one, right?
Barney scores along with Kepnick.
2 more runs scored. The batter will be the catcher, number 20, Luke Knoll.
Here's Knoll. It's a strike. Well, the tying run is at third base. Winning run at first. Knoll with 2 down. That's in the dirt. And Boyarski able to knock that one down. He wasn't quite sure where it was going. Well, roller coaster of a ball game right now. Nice block by Boyarski. Two down, 2 on. Tying run at third. 10-9 score. There's a strike. 2-2.
I know, the strike wasn't going on. God, there's somebody by the blue cooler.
That one's upstairs. And now the winning run is at second base. A single could end this ball game. We'll have to wait and see. It's a full count. Struck him out. Runner heading down, and the throw is in time. Wow, what a ball game. Altoona hanging on to pick up the win. That was just a tremendous effort by the crew from West Salem, and Steve Gavagon and his bunch. They battled till the very end. It was 7 runs for Altoona in the first, 2 for West Salem in the second inning. Another run
Congratulations
in the third
on the 10-9 win.
for Altoona, a run for West Salem in the fifth. Coming back with another run in the top of the inning of the sixth was Altoona, another one in the seventh. That was a big run. 6 runs here by West Salem. They needed one more. Final score 10-9 Altoona. What a job there by both teams, as I mentioned, as they shake hands. We'll say we hope that you enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin Video Production LLC of Legion State Baseball, an elimination game, as West Salem will see their season end here today. Day number 3, their record will drop to 15-9. The losing pitcher here going to go to Jack Freitag, as he gives up 7 runs in that first inning. West Salem battling back, but never was able to retake any lead in this game. The winning pitcher, well, let's see. The starting pitcher in today's ball game was Logan Lau. He'll pick up the win, and the save here, I guess, well, let's see. Will he pick up the win or not here? We'll say he will. I'm not 100% on that. Now I got to look at that. But looks like Varsho and Camelstraw will pick up a save. Stay tuned for more action. We'll see you right back here on the diamond coming up in just about a half an hour or less, in about 20 minutes. Morocco and Denmark. We'll see you then.